and welcome to 50 Movies in 50 Weeks. I'm your host, Joey Hollywood, and I'm trying to get through all 50 movies in this 50 movie box set from Mill Creek in 50 weeks. It's all in the title. The movie I watched today was called Werewolf Woman, right? Yep, Werewolf Woman from 1976, rated R, definitely rated R. From the opening seconds of the movie, this movie is rated R. At first, when they showed like the title, I loved the font. I was like, we're in for a good one here. But it is so sleazy. This is probably the sleaziest, most grimiest movie I've ever reviewed on this 50 Movies in 50 Weeks thing. It is pure sleaze. So this is one of those movies where I know my grandma watches this show. And I'm very nervous about talking about the content of this movie because I know my grandma's watching. So, Grandma, if you're watching with someone else in the room or you're in public, please turn off the video here. I'm begging you. This movie is really out there, and I don't think anyone else would appreciate it. I don't think you would appreciate it, Grandma. But I'm going to give you time to turn it off. So this movie, the opening shot of it, like cool, 1970s werewolf font. This woman strips down completely naked and starts dancing for an ungodly amount of time, and the camera is zooming back and forth, snap zooms over and over and over again to all of her private parts. And it is obnoxious, and it is sleazy, it's ridiculous. And my Italian seasonings, my Italian senses were not tingling for this. I thought this was a post-Franco-fascism Spain movie from Spain. I was wrong. This is an Italian movie, and that becomes abundantly clear after she turns into a werewolf. When she becomes a werewolf, she has werewolf nipples, which I know doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I say it, but if you see the movie, you know what I mean. It's werewolf nipples. It's very odd. Yeah, and then it ends up, it's like all like a dream. And what the movie's really about is a woman who thinks she's a werewolf and is murdering people, and it's a mystery movie. It's a mystery. It's very Giallo-like, which for those of you who don't know what a Giallo is, they're very stylized murder mysteries with body counts. And that's kind of what this is. But it has this wacky werewolf element, and then the whole movie is playing chicken with whether or not it is truly a curse. And it's just bizarre. There's a big subplot in this movie about the girl in this movie, the werewolf woman herself, that this whole delusion about being a werewolf came from the fact that she was the victim of a gang rape, and that her trauma has led to her starting to kill other people in the belief that she is this werewolf woman because she read some manuscript that said her family was cursed. And that's basically the movie. It's a lot of scenes of people in rooms talking to each other about what the woman did, or where she disappeared to, or what she's doing. It's a lot of talking heads juxtaposed with extreme nudity and graphic violence. And if that's your cup of tea, this is the movie for you. And if you want to watch this movie, I don't recommend watching it on this set. I think Vinegar Syndrome released this. If they didn't, it was a company like that. High definition Blu-ray, uncensored, which if this is censored, oh my gosh, I don't know what's in the actual movie. But yeah, it's in a high definition out there. Don't waste your time with this. It's not cropped. It's non-anamorphic widescreen, meaning there's black bars on the sides and on the top and bottom. It doesn't fill the screen. So if you want to watch this movie, if you're interested in a sleazy, disgusting Italian movie about a woman who thinks she's a werewolf, watch it on Blu-ray. Watch it in high definition. What it kind of reminded me of And I liked this other movie more, but a few years back we watched a movie called Footprints on the Moon, which was also kind of like a psychotic woman, giallo-esque type thing about a woman who keeps on having about a woman who keeps having dreams that she's being left behind on the moon. And it was in a sci-fi box set, and it was just a murder mystery, and all the stuff on the moon was just dreams. Just like all the werewolf stuff in this is basically just dreams, although it does play chicken with that premise a little bit. Footprints on the Moon is, I think, a pretty good movie. I've been wanting to buy it for a little while. For a time, you couldn't get it on its own. You could only get it part of this like box set of other psychotic women movies, and I wasn't really wanting to pull the trigger on getting a bunch of movies. I was like, I like that one. I don't know about the others. I'm trying not to buy a bunch of stuff I don't need. I guess I don't need Footprints on the Moon either, but whatever. Between the two similar movies, I think I preferred Footprints on the Moon. That was a classier movie than this. It kind of just depends on your mood. If you want to watch straight sleaze, Werewolf Woman it is. If you want to watch something a little bit classier in a similar vein, Footprints on the Moon. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Grandma, I'm so sorry if you're watching this. I'll see you next week. Remember, please be kind and rewind.